chase and then no money they go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Exactly. Welcome back to Sam and Olga and the three Yakapoops. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who had subscribed to our channel. If you're new to this channel, it is Sam and Olga and the three Yakapoops. And also, we would like to thank everyone that has contributed to our channel in terms of comments and sharing, likes and everything throughout this year. We really do appreciate, and I would like to say a big thank you. Secondly, we hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and or a happy holidays, and we look forward to the coming year. More great things to happen in people's lives. All right, so keep chiming, guys. Now let's get into the today's topic. What we want to talk about today. Today it's all about what we don't have in common. As you guys all know, a lot of relationships or marriages, when you're getting into it, I guess the key thing is to make sure you guys have something in common or have to be compatible to get into a relationship, or that for that matter to make relationships work. However, we're not saying we don't have things in common. We do. It's just that what we don't have in common outweighs what we have in common. So we thought it wise to actually bring this to you guys to see some of the things, to share some of these things with you guys, and kind of have a different perspective as to how our relationship is thriving or it's been successful with all these differences.
In spite of those
opposites. So we'd like to set the ball rolling by she starting, and then I'll jump in.
Yeah, the first thing that popped into my head when it comes to things that we have completely opposite is that he is a pure morning person. Like 5 a.m.s, 4 a.m.s, he gets up as if it's 2 in the afternoon. And me, I am not at all. If it was up to me, nothing would be open until noon. And I have more energy, and I feel more productive when it starts to get dark out. That's when I kind of have energy to go and do stuff. Oh, let's go shopping, let's do this, let's do that, let's hang out, let's do stuff. During the day I don't really have that much energy. And for him it's exactly the opposite, like I just said.
So for me to elaborate on that on my part, it's the 3 a.m.s and the 4 a.m.s, it's not like a regular thing that I enjoy doing. Most of it, I would say, when I'm a bit stressed or there's something heavy on my mind that I'm thinking about it, or something, a big task that I need to accomplish or go at it. Those are the things that kind of like eats away my sleep. However, if that wasn't the problem, then the usual time of waking up would be around like 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning.
And that is if he doesn't have to go to work.
That is on my off days. So she can't wake up around that time.
Because that stress that eats you up, that can't make you sleep. For me, that's what I have in the evening when I lie down. I don't fall asleep easily. It takes me sometimes 2 or 3 hours to sleep. And then during the night, I have Julius constantly also waking up, so I don't actually sleep through. So when it's like 7 or 8, that's when I'm really deep. And if you wake me up that time, I'm so grumpy.
It drives you crazy.
It drives me crazy. It's like, what on earth? Like, for me, the morning is the most ungodliest time of the day. My body doesn't work. I have tummy upset. My head hurts, and I just don't want to do anything. It's bad.
And for me, for me, it is the mornings are, for me, in my view, the productive times of the day. So if I cannot wake up in the morning, I feel like
you've missed out.
Something has kind of like gone out of me. And I hate that feeling.
But if I have to do something, I do it. That's not the issue. It's just we operate, or our bodies operate at different times of the day, which does but we've powered through it.
But we've powered through it. I mean also to say, if there's something that we needed to do or she has to do in the morning, she wouldn't be sleeping. Of course, she would wake, and it doesn't matter whether 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. She will get up and do it. It's just the times that she doesn't have to go to work or do anything in the morning that she can, she likes to.
Yeah, because again, I don't
avoid that
much
morning
like
part,
at night. But anyway, that's that. The next thing that is completely opposite, I wouldn't say completely, but a lot opposite is our sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly.
I can
guys.
laugh at the things he laughs at, but he will not laugh at the things that I laugh at. And I'm going to give you an example of this picture here. I find totally hilarious. And I sent it to him and he's like, what is this? He didn't find it funny at all. So that, just to show you. Anyway, you go.
Yeah. No, what she said is true. Our sense of humor is not
on the same level,
on the same scale at all. It's night and day. And yes, like she said, she would send me something or tell me something that she's killing. Sometimes she can't even get through the sentence because it's that funny to her.
But to him, it doesn't even tickle him. Nothing.
And then finally, when I get to or through to the whatever she wants to tell me or show me, I'm like, you should see my face. And my face is like,
like, are you serious?
Like, for real? Yeah, for real?
Oh my goodness. Or like when we drive cars, like when we're out there driving on Autobahn or anything like that, and I'm seeing people's license plates and it makes funny words, that cracks me up. He doesn't think it's funny at all. At
all. Like, honestly, there's a lot of things that I noticed that
we are different.
Yeah, it just ticks her in a certain way that really doesn't do nothing for me. And I also noticed that she has that with the sister, the one that follows right after her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, when they're on the phone, they could be killing themselves laughing like crazy.
And it could be something, it could be even just something her making an impression of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual context is not funny, but the way she will say it, I'm killing myself, right? For him, he doesn't understand why I'm laughing.
I do not. Like, because when I get through the content of whatever it is, there's nothing not even the slightest.
Yeah, so
and just like I'm that I like to laugh a lot. I like to laugh. And she sees it when I'm on the phone with my friends or she sees how I kill myself laughing.
He kills himself laughing. But then I ask him what's so funny. He explains it to me.
And she doesn't know so funny.
Yes, it's funny, but not like that. But then again, he says because the language, when you say it in his language, is very funny.
It is like crazy.
I also compare it to Russian because certain things like, I don't know, like shut up or it's not funny. But if you say it in Russian, to me, it's very funny. Yeah. So I guess it's also part of that.
Yeah.
But also the context.
Yeah,
I always say, again, when we on the Autobahn, I miss my sister because I'm like, if I see like a license plate and it's so funny to me, I'm like, only my sister would appreciate this. So that's what I really miss her because she can laugh with me at those things. And for him, he doesn't know what to do with that.
No, I don't. So guys, so sense of humor. No.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah.
The next one is movies. We kind of have, well, I wouldn't say the exact opposite taste in movies. It's just that, again, I can watch his movies, but he might not necessarily watch my movies, or not as often. Because if I like a movie, I will watch it over and over until I die.
Yeah.
He can never do that. Even the movies that he likes, he'll watch it once or twice and he's done. But and then again, his kind of genre is more like intelligence movies, like CIA stuff, prison stuff. Like you have like Salt, which I've watched like 3 times and I still don't get it.
Salt, Colombiana,
I like. Jack Reacher, Law-Abiding Citizen. Yeah, those kinds of
those type of movies. Yeah.
And then me, I'm more into, my most favorite movie of all times is Brotherhood of the Wolf. Anybody who has not seen it, go see it. It's amazing, and I can watch that all the time. And then what else? The Perfume, that's an awesome movie.
Yeah.
I read the book, I saw the movie.
Yeah.
I love that creepy stuff, you know, that like psychological,
Yeah.
where you try to get into the mindset of someone who's completely different from what you know, trying to figure out how, why, you know, and that's that kind of darkness, like old night, like 1800s, 1700s Paris and London, you know, with that kind of stuff. Like the other Boleyn sister or the other Boleyn girl. I love those kinds of movies.
Now,
I really love 90s movies. Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I just watched Bloodsport today from 1988. It's as old as me. I love that stuff. It's like I live for it.
Now, here comes the difference. All the movies that she mentioned that she loves, I've watched all. The difference is she will watch it 5,000 times, and I need 3 or 2 times, and that will be okay.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
My go-to movie, if I'm bored and I don't know what to watch, is Terminator. Even if I don't sit down to actually watch it, just having it in the background is okay, because it puts me in like this comfort zone of like my childhood when I grew up. Like Schwarzenegger was like my movie dad. So
that's the difference. Those are the things that drives me crazy. I get it. I love those movies. I watch it. I would do, but don't let me sit and keep watching over and over and over and over again. You know, like,
I guess that's the difference.
That is what gets me sick and tired. And like you said, even the movies that I enjoyed, I liked so much, I can't do that.
Yeah.
3 times top, I'm done. Because I don't want to get sick and tired of that. I want it like once in a while. Oh yeah, I haven't watched this movie in a long time. Then I want to pop it and, you know, watch it without getting sick and tired of it. So that's the difference. She would watch one movie or something 20,000 times. Like,
but not every day.
You have no idea how she's watched Friends.
Oh, Friends, I watched from season 1 to season 10, and then I start over without even break.
Thank you.
That's the best show on earth.
Imagine over and over and over. I get sick and tired of that. So
and it's bad for him because now the kids are catching on to that show.
Yeah, and so the kids are also now watching those. So those are the differences, you know, like we don't have that now.
So the next thing is also music.
Yes.
Which we do like a lot of the same artists, but not the same songs.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would be downloading a song that I heard by like Shatta Wale, for example, right? Because the whole family is big Shatta militants here. And I'm like, ooh, I got this really cool song, right? It's a new song. And I'm thinking he would like it. And he's like, what kind of nonsense is this? And then the ones that he keeps replaying, those songs don't do anything for me, right? So if you look at our playlist, a lot of same artists, but completely different songs.
So guys, to put it in a different perspective, you know how when a musician has an album, it's not every track on that album, you know, you would find like that wow factor.
That would appeal to
you would find most of it great, and you know, some of it. So the ones that I don't find appealing or would love to be playing, those are the ones that she goes crazy about.
Yep.
And then again.
Yeah. Especially the African songs, because I think for me too, I don't understand the language. So I could care less of what the song is about. I just go with like the beats, how, you know, the rhythm, how the voice is and how it all fits, right? But for him, if he hears some of the lyrics, this is crap. But that's not really too much my issue there.
For me, I go with a lot of the lyrics. The lyrical content has to be right for me, you know, because if it's a party song, it's a party song. Let's all jump and bump our heads and let's get it on. But if it's a song that it's making a statement or an advice or something, then of course I like to pay attention to the lyrics. And if the lyrics is nowhere near what the rhythm of the song is going, then that just gets me.
I remember, I would never forget, you were telling me this is a song that I found by accident on YouTube. I've been hearing the song at parties and I really, really like it, and now I finally know I have a artist name and a title name. And then he tells me what the song is about, And I'm just like, why would people even
Yeah.
sing about this?
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care. I still listen to it.
But guys, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of songs that lyrically it's crap. However, it's the catchy part of the rhythm is what sometimes makes it.
Anyway, I don't even look at it as like that intense, because lyrics is it's just somebody's expression.
Yeah. I'm not all hardcore on the lyrics too. It's just certain times.
Yeah. Another thing we have difference is that I grew up and I still love techno music.
Yeah.
Like crazy, especially like 80s, 90s techno. None of the new crap. I don't like new stuff. And Eurodance, again, back to the 90s, best thing ever. Like, Headaway, La Bouche, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I love Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah.
And he will not listen to that stuff. Like usually when I put in my my phone in the car, he's like skip. So
there's quite some huge differences, like huge.
To music, Anyway, next one is we are completely opposite when it comes to expectations and like socialization and parties.
Yeah, you're right.
He is more of lots of people packed.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Loud and lots going on.
Yeah.
But which is fine. Like if you go to a club, for example, right? I go to a club to dance, though, not to socialize. He will also do that to socialize. For me, socialization, I would prefer having 1 or 2, 3 of my really close friends, and we go and sit somewhere at a restaurant, go bowling together, like more of a personal space, where you can talk, where you can laugh, and for me, anything with food, I'm there. So good food that you share together, right? Or you go to, I don't know, even go for a walk together, like something, just that togetherness. If you're in a club, it's not, first of all, way too loud. You can't even really have a proper conversation, right? And there's too many people, too many distractions. You're not focused on spending time together, right? So that's kind of a little bit of a difference. When it comes to parties, like birthday parties, for example, he was going to throw me a huge birthday party for my 30th, but I wasn't really, I don't know. The big parties like that is very kind of exhausting and it's just a party. Like to me, I was more looking forward to something that is an experience, something that where I look back at it like something special, like not that a party's not special, it is. It's just that I look at it more, you invite 150 people to an event and you know for sure that not even half of these people really actually care about you. They're only there for the free food, the free drinks, and just to make an appearance. And I think I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't need that and I don't see any value in it, right? So that's kind of where the difference is. He sees it a little bit differently.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
The social, stuff. Personally, if I'm going out on a date or, just to, go out and have a one-on-one talk, obviously, you would need somewhere quiet and, so you can have that nice time. But if it's an outing for fun, guys, for me, it's different. I hate going to a club or walking into a club and see like few people there dancing on the floor. That kills me. I would just walk out. I can't stand that. It kills everything inside me. If I go to a club and it's packed, not packed to the point where you can even walk, across from A to B. No, I'm talking about fairly packed that you can, that energy that I see in that place is what powers me through. I like that energy, especially if it's a place that is like a public place that is supposed to be fun, or like a music playing or a party going on. I don't want to go to such places and be bored. I want to go to such places and have fun. Now, talking about like the birthday issue that she
Birthday issue.
that she brought up. Obviously, it's not every time that if one of us wants to celebrate a birthday party, we'll throw such a big party.
Yeah.
But in this particular instance, it was a special day for her, and not only her, but our kids as well. So I wanted to combine everything and just throw one big birthday party. And she didn't want, like a lot of people. And I said, well, that means a lot to me in terms of, the milestone where we've come, the things we've gone through, and if this is the occasion that,
like you want to share that with
I want to share that with people.
Yeah,
but
what my thing is, you want to share it with people, but these people, they don't care.
Yeah, so her point is,
they don't care what you've been through.
Yeah. So her point, which makes sense, is all these people don't really care about what you've gone through. All they will come and just they might not even come. Which is it is true.
Not even RSVP or anything.
Yeah.
So that shows you how important you are to them.
So we ended up canceling everything.
Yeah.
Because honestly, what she said was true. First of all, we did an invitation. The invitation went out.
And I put RSVP by specific dates, so we know what kind of venues to book, how much, just to prepare properly. And it was a week past the RSVP date, and people have still not gotten back to me.
Yeah.
And then I sent a reminder, and still nobody's getting back to me. So as far as I'm concerned,
we have
it's not important enough.
Yeah. So that's her point, which I get, but I'm also trying to let her know that, hey, in life, that's what it is. You're gonna have more acquaintances than true, real friends.
Yeah. But this is what the difference is.
Yeah.
For him, he has a place for these acquaintances, and I'm getting to a point where I only want my few people who really care about me, and I care about them. Everyone else can just go home. I'm just done. Like, I just don't have time for that.
Yeah. So she just wanted a few friends. Let's go sit in a restaurant and have a happy, which is okay. But
no, I mean we can sit, we can eat, and then go dancing.
But what I had in mind, and the kind of party I wanted to throw for her, that wasn't it at all. Like,
she wanted like
it just
a big hall.
Yeah. A very elegant style, because we don't do this is the first time we're going to do something like this. So I wanted it special, especially a memorable one, of course.
Which again, we would have still
the restaurant thing is common, that's what everyone does. Especially you're going to invite a few friends and tell them, hey, you have to pay for your own food. That's nothing. For me, there's no any special connotation to that. You can do that on a regular, casual, terms,
Yeah,
but I needed that memorability touch.
Yeah, but that's why we were gonna do it. Just that we didn't get responses from people, and we already kind of had a hall on hold.
Yes,
and
that was another thing too.
It was like it wasn't gonna be enough people to make it worthwhile.
Exactly.
So why should we spend all of this money and for no, I said.
So basically when we realized that not a lot of people have actually RSVP'd, so we were like, you know what, let's just cancel everything.
Right.
And when it comes to those things, we don't really hesitate at all. We just go ahead.
And that's how I know that I wasn't really into it, because when I canceled it, I was relieved.
Yes.
I was not disappointed. I was relieved.
We rather feel relieved than So that's how we roll. I mean, we are so realistic. Like that is one thing about our relationship. We're so real with each other. So if something is not working, we just face it squarely and then move on.
Anyway, we 23 minutes, so we have two more.
Yeah, two more.
We'll try and make it quick so you guys don't get bored. The other opposite things is basically sports / interests that we have. Like, we have different things that would make us get up and do research or something. Like for him, he will research boxing. Yeah. What is this? What is that? What are the rules? What are the terms and all that stuff? And me, I could care less. Yeah. When it comes to sports or really anything like competition, competitiveness, you don't find me there. I don't care who's better than who. I don't care who wins. It doesn't make my life any better or worse or has any influence in it at all. So what I do actually find myself always looking up is lyrics, like song lyrics, because if I want to sing along to a song and I don't know the exact words, it drives me nuts. Which somebody
makes sense,
could argue same thing, yeah, it's just a song, it doesn't do anything for me. But for me, songs, it makes you feel things. It does stuff for you.
No, it does, yeah.
So I want to know who sings it, I want to know what the title is, and if I can't figure the lyrics out just by hearing it, I need to figure out what what the thing is. So I will Google these lyrics and that lyrics. He will Google everything sports. So that's completely opposite. And he also doesn't give a crap about lyrics. Like, when he sings along, he will make up his own stuff,
words and put it in.
And it irritates the crap out of me when he does it. And then, like, you know, actually he sings this, and he's looking at me like, as if that matters. But it matters to me. You know, so stuff like that.
So yeah, just like she was telling you guys how she would spend time Googling or YouTubing words or lyrics to a song. For me, it's actually towards sports. I would wake up 5 a.m. going to work, and it's like, I'm running late, but I gotta get on that YouTube to find out, okay,
who won last night's match?
Yes, or I'm a boxing fan, so I would like, oh, okay, how did that fight win? You know, I gotta know before, and if I don't, it would drive me crazy. I'll come back from work, and then I get on to, you know, the discussions, post fights, comments, and all.
That drives me absolutely nuts.
I get into it like crazy because I like to hear everyone's perspective on that, you know.
And to me, it's like you hear the same thing from 100 different people.
Yeah, she thinks it's the same thing, but it's not.
Yeah, I guess it's not, but the thing is, I just don't care, and I don't understand why that is so important.
But she is not sport person at all. Like, she doesn't get sport.
No.
And I'm trying to psychologically find out how and why.
I just told you.
And I haven't.
I just told you because it doesn't affect my life in any way at all. Whether
like we're talking about sports, that sitting edge type of sports that when you're watching, you better be sitting on the edge of the seat.
I zone out.
She zones out.
So, I'm looking at the screen, but my mind's not there. I'm watching it and I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, that explains that.
And it always happens when I watch sports. I just need to know, okay, these people are fighting, who won? I'm done.
And that's it for
I don't need to any evaluation.
And even that information doesn't do nothing for her.
Not really.
Like, yeah, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
What's the last one?
The last one is conflict management in terms of when somebody's pissing him off or somebody's doing something he doesn't like. He uses the confrontational method of dealing with it, whether it's privately or at work with stupid customers. With me, I can kind of tell if something is going to go in a conflict situation, and I adjust how I deal with these people so that it doesn't even get to that, because I do not like confrontation at all. So I do stuff to avoid it. That's the big difference here.
I for one don't have problem at all confronting. I mean, I think for me, that's even the best part of me, because I like to confront you, to look you in the eyes and find out why you did what you did, or why you think, you know, certain things, you know, should be done certain ways. And I find out that the more I do that, I get better results than you know, just avoiding the whole situation altogether. It has worked more in my favor than not confronting and having to ignore that.
No, I don't ignore it. I don't let it get to that in the first place. Kind of, right?
So for me, I don't have a problem. That's my strength in that area. I would confront you and just get it over with, you know. And
like when it comes to like friends, for example, and like different interests and stuff, we'll still get to know our differences by just hanging out. There's no need for me to confront any of that, and I think it just comes naturally, right? And if there's not much you have in common, then obviously you're not going to be hanging out as much. And to me, it's kind of obvious. There's no need to sit there and say, hey, yo, you are like this and I don't like it, so I can't hang out with you. That to me is like, how can you talk to a person like that? I can't do that. I can't, because already I won't be calling you much, because there's nothing much I get from you. Same, you won't be calling me much, right? So I don't see the reason why you should talk. There's nothing to talk about. But for him, you will still,
So guys,
yeah.
we've come to the end of the differences.
And Julius just woke up, so if you hear screaming, it's Julius.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to apologize if just in case you guys, you know, were hearing some background noises. It's the kids, they are kind of like, you know, fooling in the room. And our little one just woke up right now from sleep. So, yeah, but anyway, thank God we've come to the end of it. And don't forget, please, to subscribe, share, like, you know, do all the good things and the nice things. And definitely tell us what you think. We would like to see or hear your comments of what this whole...
Hopefully this video was fun for you guys. And stay tuned for the
more.
next one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ciao.
Bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye.